Slum 1200 GGI mob shit, and I'm back. Got my brother B Head 1100 up in here. You already know what it is. And on this episode of Certified Steppers Podcast, man, we're gonna be talking about Big U and Bricc Baby with this Rollin 60's federal indictment.
South LA crime boss Eugene Big U Henley is now in custody. Authorities say he ran a mafia-like organization while masquerading as a music mogul and gang peacemaker. Fox 11's Christina Gonzalez spoke to a rapper who worked with him. She joins us live with a story you'll see only on Fox 11, and this story breaking as we speak, Christina.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am hearing that Big U and the other person they were looking for, Brian Mejia, both turned themselves in. This is developing as we speak, and as we speak, people are coming up and saying, on the one hand, that he did a lot for the community, and then there are those, like this woman, who say things are not what they seem. Listen to her.
No, I'm not surprised because I've been fighting this fight for a long time.
Rapper Alicia Choi speaks about federal authorities accusing LA rap music executive and community activist Eugene Big U Henley of leveraging his connections with the Rolling 60's Crips to run a criminal enterprise, even funneling funds from his community nonprofits into his criminal operations.
So I can't say I ain't see this coming. The only thing I don't see is how it ain't happened a couple years ago when the shit happened with Nip. I really been doing my homework on this shit with Big U. Once Nip was deleted, I started like kind of doing my homework and digging, researching it and digging up and seeing what I could find, you know what I'm saying? And me personally, I think that allegedly, for me putting two and two together, I feel like the same thing that happened with Sandman Nagas, Long Live Sandman, happened with Nip. So if any of y'all not familiar with Sandman Nagas, go look him up, you know what I'm saying? This will be one of Nip's best friends, you feel me? Both of them was from Africa over there in Hereditary, I think that's the name, I think that's how you pronounce it, but both of them had family over there. They people really from over there, but they came over here. So him and Nip was like this. You know what I'm saying?
Come from back home, same place I'm from, we got the same ethnicity. Oh yeah, tell me about that. Yeah, we descend from East Africa. That's where our family come from, our folks come from. We out here in America. My pops came out here when he was 19, so I was born and raised out here. But I'm a first generation out of my family, out of the men that's grown up out here. So, we had a different type of struggle. Yeah, same with my niggas. So,
Dude was really making a lot of progress with the music business, and he had a lot of traction, you know what I'm saying? Had a little wave going, and I'm assuming that he wasn't trying to kick back. He wasn't really, I feel like he felt like he was above the program once he started making a little bread. And once he went to getting big-headed and wasn't kicking back to the program, he was deleted. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what brought about the bad blood with Nipsey and Big U. That's where it all started at. So if any of y'all not familiar with the story, y'all go look up Sandman Nagas. I think it's actually pronounced niggas. It's Negus. Look him up, you know what I'm saying? And then you will see how everything started to unfold. Far as with the Nipsey and Big U situation.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Sandman and Goose up here. Look what I got with me.
Yeah.
California. We got the view popping, you know what I'm saying? We out here getting it popping, West Coast style,
over there.
Rebel Kings ENT.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like Nip always had a certain type of bad blood with Big U ever since then, ever since that happened. And actually, Sandman was actually deleted in the same spot that the Marathon store was in. This was actually a studio around the time Sandman was deleted. This was a studio. It was a recording studio, and I guess the Rolling 60's used to be recording in there a lot. So Sandman will actually be found behind the Marathon in that alley. I've been out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been to LA twice. I've been to the Bay once, you know what I'm saying? But Sandman will actually be found right behind the marathon in the alley. And years will pass, and then you will have the bad blood with him and Big U. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's where it all started, you know?
There was some sort of situation that happened, some sort of shootout with you, Nipsey, LAPD, something.
No, that was what was that? About 7 years ago, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't no shooting. It wasn't no shooting. It was where the police was shooting.
Yeah.
And it was a family dispute. You know what I mean? And that's what happened. Families had disputes. You know what I mean? And that's my little brother. You know what I'm saying? I love him to death. We just did the whole little tour. But I mean, it was like any and everybody else. Sometimes you have a dispute and you got to get understanding. We come from a place where that happens. You know what I mean? And like I said, if he got a problem, I got a problem. And if I got a problem, he definitely gonna have a problem.
And that's how we led to the Nipsey situation. You know what I'm saying? I guess Nipsey really needed him at the time and couldn't really go around him until he really got the money to where he really ain't had to worry about dude and was really moving around and doing his own thing. And I'm assuming dude got in his feelings again, and then Nipsey was deleted.
The shooting happened yesterday afternoon outside Nipsey Hussle's own clothing store called The Marathon. Hussle was taken to a hospital where he died. 2 other people were also wounded. Tylen Job was Nipsey's nephew.
He's still here with us, and I want them to know that his spirit's still here, but we can't hold it down. We gotta keep ourselves up.
LAPD Chief Michael Moore came by the scene today. He says there has been an increase in shootings over the last few weeks, but he wouldn't say if this was gang-related.
Mr. Hussle was one of 3 individuals shot. This was not a chance encounter. We don't think that this was a sudden engagement. The individual, we are pursuing a number of investigative leads.
The rapper posted on Twitter just yesterday afternoon, having strong enemies is a blessing. Just 30 minutes later, he was shot.
He's done a lot in this community. He's right. He did not move. He stayed here. He loved here. He spent his money here. He embraced everybody here. And for something like this to happen to him in his business, in our community, is tragic.
Hustle and motivate.
His debut album, Victory Lap, was nominated this year for Best Rap Album at the Grammy Awards. He was a strong advocate for the South Los Angeles community and spoke out against gun violence. Community leaders are now asking for the killer to turn himself in.
Come on, man. Y'all know can't nothing go on out there. If you got it on lock like that, can't nothing go on without your say-so. You feel me? And like I don't know Big U personally, but his demeanor and from me seeing a lot of different interviews with him, it's like dude just came off as a bully. You feel me? Like like me personally, I feel like if certain people ain't have crutches to lean on, like could get certain people to do their bidding, they wouldn't be as notable and as ruthless as some people think. Why I feel a lot of shit transpired. I feel like he having a lot of karma come back on him right now because of the Nip situation.
Wait, what you waiting on though? You don't know what you waiting on though, nigga. What you waiting on? You got to tell us what you waiting on. Damn, my mama broke you with a
Justice for Dip.
Or your boy would have been there like, yeah, you got it. Everybody that was shooting shit.
You did. You did.
I be feeling like niggas be pushing the envelope with this check-in shit. Like, bro, y'all not about to do that shit to none of these white folks, bro. The only people got to check in is niggas that look like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And he really, like, told on himself when I just recently seen a video what he did. When he had the people that was working on the street or whatever they was doing out there shooting a movie or whatever they was doing. And he was telling the people if they don't kick out, nigga gonna steal all their equipment and this, that, and the third. So you really telling on yourself. So it's like them people really don't have much to do because you got it all on video.
Movie production in the hood. That's how we do it, you know, man.
Top flight, baby. Security.
GB running this here movie set in the hood.
Come on out here.
Coming out here and checking in with GB, getting these movies done. You better know it. You know what I mean? Anytime you want to do movies in the hood, just check it in. We can make sure it's done. Movies, videos. But if you don't check it in,
Oh well, just gonna check your ass out.
we gonna check you in, all right. We gonna check in all of your equipment. We gonna check in all of your equipment.
So it's like them people really don't have much to do because you got it all on video. Only thing they gotta go do is go back and watch a lot of your interviews and a lot of your lives and shit like that and just see the type of level you on, and that's it. So now you checking in, you feel me? Every morning you gotta catch count. You know what I'm saying? When you really was out here squeezing niggas. Bad. You feel me? Because I feel like he could have been making money without putting the pressure on niggas like that. You feel me? Just by being a real one in an authentic type of individual, you could have been making money. But now you got to be greedy. You feel me? Greed always take over. You got to try to press everything that come through. You ain't satisfied with just pressing a couple people. You got to press everything that come through. And that's where you fail. So look how that shit done backfired. You know what I'm saying? All y'all cut up. You, Bricc Baby, and a lot of other flunkies. The nigga Luce Cannon, he was a real flunky. I see why his name was Luce Cannon. He was a real loose duck. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Ain't nowhere in the world.
So he FaceTimed me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, sick. So I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey, and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. So after I talked to Nipsey, and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey.
You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, call Nip. Nip answered the phone.
Yeah.
And 30 minutes after you get off the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
So you think he hit you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early.
Niggas 50 plus out here still trying to put the tip game down on shit. Lucky none of these little young bucks ain't hawk you down out here with that with one of them buttons. Because if you was down here trying that shit in New Orleans, you would be dead already. You would have been gone long time ago. 2019, I went out there in like April or May. So when I went out there, the first spot I went was the Marathon. Went around there, got a whiff of the energy, you know what I'm saying? The vibe just was stale, like you could just feel the demonic energy around there. You feel me? I see Cowboy come out the Marathon store. At this time, the store still open, but it's not open. You know what I'm saying? Like, they letting people take pictures and stuff like that, but they really not doing no business. But the store still open. They still got people chilling in the store, but they not letting nobody in. You got to order everything offline at this time. I see Cowboy coming out the Marathon store. So I see dude, immediately my energy changed, my demeanor changed. Like, you feel me? Like, cause I'm looking at him the way the outside world wanted me to look at him at first. You feel me? Cause I'm looking at it like, first off, when I get around there, I'm peeping up, I'm scoping out the perimeter, scoping out the scene. I see they got cool cameras. I'm talking, man, they got cameras all through the parking lot, all through this little strip mall. So first thing come to my mind, how was nigga even be able to pull that off? How you even felt that comfortable coming right there? You feel me? Like, so I see that. That's a strike. All right, bam, that's one. I see dude come out, moving around a little. Immediately my demeanor changed. So the chick I'm out there with, she like, man, let's dip. Cause I see you look like you about to get on that bullshit. Let's go. Bam. We take a couple of pictures or whatever, go in the alley right on the wall or whatever, we dip. Bam. The next day, I want to go and try to see if I can find a spot where Nipsey Hussle shot the Higher video with John Legend and DJ Khaled. Long live Nip too. So we pull off. Now let me remind you, I don't know nothing about LA at this time. You feel me? Nothing on the moving around part and finding nothing by myself. Everything gonna be found through Google or whatever. So I tell her, man, let's dip. We dip. I mean, we get up the next day, we dip. Man, listen. We riding up Crenshaw. I don't know how, but I feel like Nipsey led me to this spot. We riding up Crenshaw. I see a little complex. I'm like, man, they look like them little apartments right there. Bam. We pull in there. It's a Hyde Park Apartments. So now we get out, park the car. She got the camera. We walking through there. I wind up seeing a little spot where him and Jay Stone and all them was at. When they had like a yellow building, a pink looking building, and a blue building, I think, on the video. So I'm like, yeah, we in the right spot. I walking through the little courtways or whatever, because it looked like a project, really and truly to me. I walk through, make a couple of little turns or whatever. I wind up running into the little building where they was at. So the first little hallway I stopped by, I thought it was the hallway, but it was the wrong one. So she like, nah, this ain't it. So I now go to pull a video back up. I'm watching the video. I look and I see like they got like these little screens like for under the bottom of the house, like well, what a cat or something would go through. Now when I watched the video, the screens was actually missing on the bottom of the house by this apartment. So the one I was standing by, when I first took a picture by, the screen was on that one. So we like, that's not it. So we go to the one next and I look, they got the barbecue grill right there and the screen missing. I'm like, this the hallway right here that he was standing in. I stand right there in the hallway, take a picture. I'm absorbing the energy. You feel me? And it's like, what's the odds of me finding these apartments on my own? You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like by me being genuine and really wanting to know what happened with dude led me to them apartments. The next day, the reason I'm out there because I'm trying to handle my business. So the next day I holler at dude. You know, I go run around at the dispensaries or whatever. I wind up running into somebody who was working on a farm. Bam, he come meet me, drop me off some woo. We running it in the car. I'm on LC Gondo in a I think I was in a Hyatt Regency or something like that. One of them hotels, but whatever hotel was, it was on LC Gondo. He pull up, we in the car talking. So I'm like, man, he from LA. So I asked him, I'm like, bro, man, what happened with Nip? He like, man, bro, check it out. He like, everybody in LA know what happened with that situation. The only people don't really know what happened is the people outside of LA. He said a mouthful of me. You feel me? He basically telling me what happened without even telling me. Like basically telling me, man, that was an inside thing. You feel me? Like that was some hood shit.
Not to get into too much detail, but there was a lot of politics getting into it with certain people. You know, Hussle had DJ Khaled in the hood. Not to be speaking too much on shit, but we came front line like we always do. And, you know, niggas gonna know we gonna crash out behind it. We not playing. Ain't nobody saying nothing to Khaled. Ain't nobody doing nothing to Khaled. And he's straight. And Hussle front line that. And, you know, we felt like certain people didn't like that. And did the video. Khaled got out of there perfect and smooth. And, you know, we appreciated Khaled for showing up.
And it all drawed up my assumptions, letting me know I wasn't wrong about the whole situation. You feel what I'm saying? Like the reason you and Nip had that fight, because Nip still was in his feelings about that shit with Sandman. So dude really was fucking with you because you was the big dog, and he really couldn't go around you without getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna abide by your rules because I can't straddle the fence. You feel what I'm saying? You the big dog. Anything you say, go. You feel what I'm saying? Anything you tell niggas to do, they gonna do. So once Nip got the bread, he felt like he ain't had to follow no protocol. Like, I got a bag now. I'm the big dog. I got buku niggas under me. You feel me? So why I gotta abide by this nigga rules or you know what I'm saying? Do anything this nigga talking about. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a dude already was in his feelings from the shit with his partner. So now that I got the bread, I'm really not about to fuck with you at all. You feel what I'm saying? They got the clothing store, they got the dispensary, the marathon, the little dispensary selling the marathon smoke. All that nipping was getting real dust. So you in your feelings. You feel me? Dude done told on something. He basically exiled from the hood. He can't come back to the hood, the Eric Holder nigga. So the only way you could come back to the hood if you do that. If you do that, I'm gonna make sure nobody don't fuck with you. Y'all think that dude would have crashed out like that for nothing? Like, come on, man. It was bigger than that. You feel me? Now look what that shit then got you. All that karma and came back. Now you probably about to go do some football numbers. You feel me? From all the shit I didn't sell that they had on them. Like, man, it's over with. You feel me? They got you as the ringleader. You know how that shit go. Then they got the people giving, they got informants giving, CIs giving you money, extortion money, paying you extortion money. They got you on phone calls talking about extorting people, all type of shit, man. It's over with.
When did you ever really learn how to play the drum?
Eugene Henley Jr.'s podcast, seen here on YouTube, is one of many ways he made his name.
It's season 2 of Checking In.
Henley Jr., known as Big U, interviewed celebrities.
The big homie. Yes, sir.
And he's run a charity and music label. But the feds say he's also a longtime leader of the Rollin 60's Crip Street Gang. And now he's in custody for racketeering crimes that include the murder of rapper Rayshawn Williams. Court papers say Williams, seen here on Instagram, was an artist for Big U's label Unique Music. And in 2021, prosecutors say Williams wrote a song, quote, dissing Big U. Documents say Big U then kidnapped and murdered Williams in Las Vegas in retaliation for perceived disrespect. But before Williams was a rapper, he was a wide receiver for Crenshaw High School. The day after he was killed, the football program announced his death in this post on Instagram, saying in part, quote, he was a special guy to all of us. And not only did he play for Crenshaw, the wide receiver was teammates with Big U's son, Deion Henley. This LA Times video shows Henley throwing a pass to Williams. Deion Henley is now a linebacker for the LA Chargers. In 2023, the Times wrote a story about him with the headline, Conceived in Prison, Deion Henley was born into the dangerous world of his dad, who put him on a path to the NFL. Deion's quoted in the article saying, it's one heck of an origin story, adding, you know how they talk about anti-heroes, the people who are the bad guys but they really aren't? That's my dad. But now his dad, Big U, is back in custody, and the feds say he's connected to a number of crimes, including the murder of his son's high school teammate, Rayshawn Williams.
I've been in the streets, brother. I grew up around buku snakes. You hear what I'm telling you, brother? Like, damn near every nigga on my block while I was hanging there, bro, all my big homies was like that. Robbing shit, going with the move on shit, stepping on shit. This what they do. You not even about to come around there unless you allow around there while I was hanging there. They had a barbershop around there, man. You come around there and get your hair cut and niggas don't know you. Ain't nobody like co-sign for you. Man, you about to get jacked as soon as you come out that barbershop. Empty your pockets. Nigga about to take you to the car, man. Look, empty all that shit up out of there. Like, for real, no cap. And any nigga from the city know about LaSalle Street, LaSalle, Louisiana, Delaware and LaSalle, man, nigga will tell you the same shit, man. Man, yeah, nigga was serious around there, bro. Like, everybody around that bitch was cutthroat and conniving, brother. You feel me? Niggas jacking their own partners. Niggas warring with each other. I done saw all that shit over and over, brother. I done hung in damn near every project in the city. Damn near on every set. So I done seen a lot of conniving shit, whoa. You feel what I'm saying? Like, ain't too much nigga could get past me with. So for sure, when that shit happened, I put 2 and 2 together instantly. Like, come on, man. And if you can't see through that, you don't need to be in the street. You don't much need to be thinking street at all, because you ain't that.
You cannot do evil when the cameras are off and smile and help kids when the cameras are on.
Choice, who you may have seen in rap videos like this one, says she was a budding artist when she first met him.
I was just a young kid wanting to rap and wanting to live out my dream and working hard. And, you know, he really took advantage of me. I wanted to help bring donations into his nonprofit development options. And with that being said, he just wanted to take over. He wanted to bully me. He wanted to control me. And when I wouldn't allow that, that's when he started jumping on me and beating me, extorting me, threatening people not to work with me. And I was scared for a long time to speak up. I was actually terrified.
You don't pay attention to the dirt and the shit that happens in the street, that's where you're going to wind up at, laying in the street. You got to know how to navigate. You feel me? That's like an archaeologist or somebody going into a jungle trying to excavate a site looking at a lost civilization in the Amazon somewhere and not know how to navigate through that jungle. What you think gonna happen to them? They got all type of dangerous shit out there that could kill you. A mosquito could kill you. You feel me? So that means everything suspect. And that's how I look at the streets. Ben, you feel me? You gotta pay attention and be aware of what's going on around you, man. And you gotta learn from other people's mistakes. Because if you don't, you gonna repeat them. So my shit always wide open. You already know, long live Soldier Slim. But yeah, though, man, like, that shit wild, man. Then, Bricc, baby, you on this internet doing all this woofing, and you kicking out. You a rolling 60 crip, but you paying draft. Man, ain't nowhere in the world, man. Nigga would have touched dude everywhere but under his feet down here. Like, ain't none of that going on down here like that, bro. Extorting who? Man, nigga about to put you up. Nigga about to tuck you in real tight down here. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody I know is trying to pull that off out of here. Quick. Nigga gonna make sure you go bye-bye. Nigga gonna make sure you go night-night real quick. Like, niggas not having that, man. It's 2025. That extorting shit, man, that shit was in the 70s, 80s, 90s, man. Early 2000s, you feel me? And niggas wasn't having that shit then. But that was a lot of niggas' game back then. The tip game. You feel me? Come on, man. Make it make sense, man. That shit crazy, bro. But like they say, bro, like, God sit high and he look low. You feel me? You can't be out here, bro. That karma come back 10 times fold. You feel me? Now he gotta live with the rest. He gotta live with that shit.
I'm with my family. Talk to my sons. I talk to everybody, man. I'm just saying, gonna deal with this fight. See what it is. I just want y'all to know, all this stuff is quagmire. Shit is all bull crap. I just need y'all prayers. I need y'all to... I don't even know what to say. Now, 21 years, I elevated my family. Come back, sit in here and write and do what I need to do until I can come back home. People are supposed to help me. I hope you help me. If you can't, you don't worry about it. A lot of stuff y'all hearing is straight trash. And I appreciate the love. I appreciate the people who've been helping me. I don't know. It's hard helping black people and not being hunted for doing it.
First Street, it might be to, I don't know if it's to the right or the left.
Reach out to anybody who can help me, y'all.
You hear me?
Help my own family.
This fed, you heard me? You ain't gonna go through that pulling all that off. Nigga gonna jig you up quick. You feel me? You gonna have to put it down for real, for real. But man, long live Nip, man. Long live Sam, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy, man. Shout out to Black Sam too, cause Black Sam wasn't having that shit. Nigga say Black Sam spent the bench, so nigga putting hands on Nip and went to hitting. All in the air, man. Get off my brother. Lucky Sam ain't hit him with that bitch. You did, but dude, I like Black Sam, man. Black Sam a real brother, bro. For real, for real. Dude really holding Nip name down, keeping that man shit alive, taking care of his kid. Like, yeah, bro, that's what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But y'all get in that comment section, man. Hit that like button. Make sure them notifications turned on. Hit that subscribe button and stay plugged. Slum 1200 GGI mob shit. My brother B-Hated 1100. You already know what it is.